with Tsabo out, so bring Kolani Sitoli in on left-back position, and then Sinokolo Kwayiba, who's missed the last 2 matches, is back from injury, so he takes the place of Giovanni Falanda, who drops to the bench. And then up front, a change in striker. The new Zambian signing Enoch Sakala replaces Bienvenu Eva Nga. A Chippa side with 2 wins and a draw in their last 3 league encounters.
The real strength, of course, for Chippa is how they've defended throughout the season. Only 8 goals considered. That tells the story of Kamis in that middle of the park, who has played as a defender in the past. He's the one that breaks down the attack. But even better, Makele, defensively, and Chabalala are key to keeping the scoreline as low as it is.
Thabo September in charge, taking over from Corneli Corpo. Kaiser Chiefs, despite beating Mamelodi Sundowns last Sunday in the Nedbank Cup semi-final, have made 2 changes. One forced by injury, given him Simango drops out at centre-back, so Zita Quinica gets his very first start of the season. He's had only 14 minutes of football in this campaign, and then 1 change up front with Tashik Morris coming in for Glody Lilepo. He'll be alongside Wandile Duba in attack today for Amakosi.
29 goals considered. That doesn't make for a good picture defensively, but West today, Quinica comes in. He only comes in as a sub in the past, but they'll be hoping Kelly does the job in that middle of the park in diffusing the attacks from Chippa.
The 33-year-old Abongile Tom comes from Cape Town. He's in charge today. Another Cape Townian, Sibusiso Sisilane, on the bench. Thabo Twayise is from George, nearby here. A fairly short trip for him to come and officiate in today's Betway Premiership encounter. So Kaiser Chiefs, we mentioned him, Simango out. Remember, a little bit of a centre-back crisis now for him, because Rushman Dortley has been ruled out for the rest of the season after knee surgery. Inacio Miguel missed the match against Sundowns and again today. And Simango next on the list. Quinica is really something of a last gasp replacement, given how little game time he's had since arriving at Stellenbosch in Kaiser Chiefs colours. And Reeve Frosler, another one who's out. So Ed Milson continues as the other makeshift centre-back alongside Quinica.
It's going to be very rough, but these are the times that you need players with character to rise up into the occasion. It's Quinica's chance to be able to raise this game today.
We remember now the former Kaiser Chiefs legend Simon Bulahoko, also coach of Val Professionals when they won the Bobsafe Super Bowl back in 1994. Went on to represent South Africa in the African Cup Winners' Cup. What a great footballer he was, Bulahoko, in the early days of Kaiser Chiefs. A little before your time, William Shongwe, but I'm sure you heard of his legend.
Look, as legends of Kaiser Chiefs, every now and then we do have activities where we get to meet with all the former guys, the likes of Banks de Claude and all those that are still alive. Certainly I've had the opportunity to meet with him. What a great man.
He will be sadly missed, Simon Bulahoko, a real personality on the South African stage, and particularly, of course, in the Vaal Triangle. Yusuf Ma taking charge today of Chiefs. Nwabali wears the captain's armband for Chippa United. 3rd meeting between these 2 sides already this season. The league encounter up in Gauteng ended in a 1-goal victory, with Shabalala scoring for Chiefs, and then Chiefs beating Chippa 3-0 in the Nedbank Cup in February. So can they make it a hat-trick of wins? Can Chippa turn that around and shock Chiefs today? And Makele forward, back post, this time much better. In this case, here's Mark now. Tries the long-range shot. Bali makes the save. It does get the crowd going though, so even though the shot was perhaps... Now, Tele. Serino. Dube's got a bit of space. Kick-on header is straight into the grateful arms of Stanley Nwabali. Chiefs from St. Louis City, the team of MLS. Now Duba holds us up, looking for support. Arrives from Matt. Milepo across the face of goal, and was struck with some power. Was he going for goal from that tight angle, or was he hoping that someone would get a little touch onto that?
That's exactly what happens sometimes.
And they might try the shot here. Duba saves. Almost 18,000 in attendance here today. The organisers were hoping for some 40,000 for today. Cross now into the area. Bradley Cross strikes the ball wide a goal. Mongile Tom looks at his watch. That's it here. No goals is the story from the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. A single point for both of these teams. I doubt either one is particularly happy with it, William Shongwe.
Not at all.